Skull of Lawrence, first vicar of the Healing Church in reality, he became the first cleric beast. And his human skull only exists within the nightmare. The skull is a symbol of Lawrence's past and what he failed to protect. He is destined to seek his skull, but even if he found it, it could never restore his memories. And what do we have here but a cleric beast, embers rising, and a hand awaiting a skull to be given. At least I would love to give you the skull, Lawrence, but unfortunately, that just may not be the case. Man, there's something about this animation that's just... and the sound effects too. The camera shake. Oh gosh. Like this is quality animation. In terms of just really portraying the agony that this cleric beast is going through. I don't remember how to fight this guy. Dang. What? They never did that before. Oh god. Jeez. Can't get close. Shoot! Down you go! Finally! Oh. Man. Man. Huh. Hello! Welcome to another episode of Bloodborne. Welcome to the finale! So yeah, did you enjoy the montage of me dying over and over to Lawrence, the first vicar? Man, that definitely took a bit. Yeah, but we did it. Now that honestly, I may or may not have gotten a little over leveled for this boss fight, because if you see right now, I'm at 142, and those are my stats. Vitality is definitely necessary for this fight. Oh boy. I believe though that we are now done with the DLC, officially. Now let's go see Gehrman.
Gehrman awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Go on, good hunter. Good hunter, your presence somehow soothes. I sense the ancient echoes. They course your veins. Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
It's been a pleasure, doll. It really has. Alright. Now, I do believe we head in this direction, I think? Yeah. These gates are now open. And we now have access to this part of the dream. Just look at all those pillars. All these tombstones. All these white flowers whose name I don't know. Kind of look like trunks, like tree trunks. Yeah. And the moon is ever present. And there's Gehrman. Man, I cannot believe that we are here. We are finally here. We are ready to end it. We are ready to speak with Gehrman and see what awaits us. But first, we got these 1/3 of umbilical cords. I won't read all of them, but yeah. we got to consume these. And we'll do it right in front of his face. That's 2. Three. And finally, now, I think we're ready.
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
Now, in my first playthrough of this game, with my roommates back in college, back in the dorms, I don't remember who answered this, whether they submitted their life or not. I am inclined to believe it was me, given just, the nature of who I was back then and, not knowing the game at all. But I answered submit your life. And yeah, basically what happens is, well, I'll probably talk about it after, what comes down. But this time, I choose to refuse.
Dear,
Hearty chuckle.
Dear, what was it? The hunt, the blood, or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter. It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes.
Look at that blade.
Tonight, Gammon joins the hunt.
Hunter of hunters. Man, I never got to experience this fight. Because we submitted our life back then. Ah, jeez. I'm not too familiar with this moveset. Alright, now he's got his gun out. Oh, jeez, okay. Okay. Oh, and now he's drawing power from the moon. Oh, jeez, okay. I forgot about the burst. From what I've seen in the playthroughs I've watched. Jeez. Ah. Whew. Care. Whew. Come on, show me what you got. Show me what you got, Gehrman. Come on, show me the move. I know you got it in you. Let's show it off to the audience, shall we? Yeah, that's the move I'm talking about. Now let the blood take you. We did it! We defeated Gehrman, the old hunter. We are hunters of hunters now, but there's one thing left we need to hunt. Now normally, if you hadn't eaten the 1/3 umbilical cords, you would essentially become another Gehrman. But not today. Not in this timeline. Moon presence. Now we need to be careful with this boss, because it does have some really scary movesets. But as you can see, yeah. Oh! Okay, so that is a move that we should be careful of. Basically, how that move works is that it takes you down to 1 HP. And with my Chikage out, I perished because of that. Because the Chikage, as you may remember, drains my health. And this time around, I think it'll be fitting to have the good old Rakuyo out in remembrance of Lady Maria. Let's finish this. Ah. Okay, I can't, like, dodge into you. Good to know. Alright, yeah, I keep making the same mistake. Let's learn your moveset a bit. Oh, okay, you have a tailspin. I need to figure out what the best way to how to get close to you. Okay. Alright, so far, alright. Okay, we're able to get... Okay, cool. I'm glad that we were able to get the heal off, because typically how that move works is that it'll actually prevent you from healing. Typically. But fortunately, maybe because we stood back far enough, that we weren't allowed to heal. Okay, now it's gonna drop some stuff on us. Okay, nice. Down you go, Moon Presence. Ow. Nightmare slain. Gosh, that's a lot of echoes.
Are you cold? Oh, good hunter.
And we did it. We got the ending where we turn into a great old one, a some sort of eldritch being. The thing that, you know, Master Willem and the church has been desperately trying to achieve, to reach new heights, to gain eyes on the inside, or so they say. Bloodborne, to this day, remains probably my favorite game, if not my, or rather, it's just an incredible, incredible game. A lot of memories I have for this game stemmed from playing with my roommates back in college in the dorms. We never got to see this ending or the ending that would happen if you just defeated Gehrman. If you had submitted your life to Gehrman, all that really happens is that he claims your life, and moving forward, you just wake up back in Yharnam as if it were all just a bad dream. I want to give props to all the developers that are being credited here. Such an incredible amount of work went into this game. And man, I think the reason, not only because I have like nostalgic memories with this game with roommates who I'm still friends with to this day, I love the FromSoft way of building lore, building just world building. And the voice acting was incredible. I loved each and every voice that I got to hear. Man, I'm looking at all these names, and yeah, Sister Adela, I'm so sorry that I had to, take you down before you could kill the one woman whose name I've forgotten already. So many incredible NPCs, so many incredible boss fights. I think the reason why I also enjoy Bloodborne is the boss fights are very fun. There are only maybe a few boss fights that I had like annoyances with, or just seemed a little lackluster to me. Some of the boss fights in particular that come to mind were, I would say, and I'm not including Chalice Dungeon boss fights, I would say the Witch of Hemlock, the Witches, I'm just going to put that there. It's Hemwick Lane, I believe, yeah. That boss fight, which I think is fine because that's an optional boss fight. Then there's another one, yes. Can't forget. I'm forgetting, actually. Just because it's been so long. But the man who kept every time. His name is blanking on me for some reason. I can only think of Gehrman right now because that's who we just faced, as well as the Moon Presence. Cause, or some say Cosm. Do you hear our prayers? Man. The gameplay also was just super fun. Like the pairing mechanic was super fun. I loved being able to play with the Blood Tinge build because between me and my roommates, we ended up going with a more strength-based weapon build. And I think we used Ludwig's Holy Blade throughout the entire playthrough once we got that in our hands. And yeah, I prefer dexterous, skill-based weapons, and thus I had a lot of fun with this build. And I'm glad that I got to, play with the Rockio at the very end against the Moon Presence. Granted, at this point in time, I was certainly a little, I would say, over-leveled for both Gehrman and the Moon Presence. Story-wise, though, I think it is very fitting. Gehrman expects to claim your life, whether you agree to submit your life or not. But at that point, we've grown stronger than he anticipated. Stronger than even the moon presence anticipated. And I think that's just very fitting, story-wise. Perhaps I would have loved to, receive the challenge of being like the correct, quote-unquote, level to face those two. But I still had fun. I very much had fun with this game.
Good. All signed and sealed.
And now we're back here.
Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
That repeats and repeats and repeats all over again. Man, did not ever think I would see this cutscene again. Again, I'm still processing, I suppose, that I beat Bloodborne. I did it. And there she is. The doll. I'm surprised that we don't get to speak to her right now, given that we already have plenty of insight to work off of. But then I suppose we don't quite have the insight in this world. Let's see here. Ah, yes. Gimme. And let's go ahead and equip that, shall we? Where is it? There it is. We got Garmin's weapon! Woo! Let's take a look at the moveset, shall we? Dang, what a weapon. Oh, we have a scythe! Whew, it's a shame we can only, play when we hit New Game Plus and defeated the entire game. But, man, this'll... Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with this in my own time. Gosh, what a fun moveset. The animation is incredible. The animation in this game in general has been incredible. All the different attack animations I've thoroughly enjoyed. Right then. Let's see if we can perhaps get his clothes, maybe? Oh, all of this is available to us now. Oh yeah, the bone ash mask. A mask made of bone ash, worn by the oldest keepers. The keepers who mined the slumbering great ones gained eternal life. Interesting. Preserved in ashen form in a ceremony of flame that cremated body and soul. The long pointed hat is a symbol of the old keepers and is considered evidence of their companionship, forged in a certain sin. Interesting. Armor made of bone ash, worn by the oldest keepers. Now their frail armor is white and sinewy, a window into an arcane lost art. Man. The gauntlets look really, really cool, actually. Too bad we don't get any of Gehrman's clothes. Unless we do. Maybe here? Let's see. Oh, yes. Yeah, let's put on this new outfit of ours. Man, it's been a while since we've seen Cinder's face. I think I got the right equipment on, I think. I'm pretty sure about the shirt and the pants, but I'm not sure about the gauntlets themselves. But yeah, this is a new game for us. Let's take a look at some descriptions, shall we? Trick weapon wielded by Gehrman, the first hunter. A masterpiece that defined the entire array of weapons crafted at the workshop. Its blade is forged and with siderite said to have fallen from the heavens. Interesting. From the moon presence, perhaps? Gehrman surely saw the hunt as a dirge of farewell, wishing only that his prey might rest in peace, never again to awaken to another harrowing nightmare. Indeed. Gehrman's hunter garb. Hunter attire of Gehrman, the first hunter, created before the workshop existed by making adjustments to everyday clothing, and later became the basis for all hunter's garb. The hunter's emphasis on engaging beasts with speed and therefore of selecting lightweight attire no doubt traces back to Gehrman's own combat style. Created before the workshop existed by making adjustments to everyday clothing and later became the basis for all hunter's garb. The hunter's emphasis on engaging beasts with speed, oh okay, basically the same description. But yeah, I do think that'll be it for today, for this entire playthrough. We are going to be moving to a different schedule for the LP at the time of this recording. The next LP that I have planned will be a rather short one, but I hope you will enjoy and look forward to it. That is it from me today. Thank you so much to anyone who has watched this playthrough, this episode, and I hope to see you all in the next one. As always, goodbye.